We're here today because back in 2009 we contacted Lemn Sissay because we'd found one of his poems, Ayres Road, on the internet, and we used it as a basis for our students in Year 7 at Stretford High School to write about the roads that they lived on. And we wondered if he wanted to become involved in it, and he did. He was really, really keen. He came up to the school even though he doesn't do schools that much these days. And he worked with us, and the students eventually produced a written anthology of their poetry with Lemn writing a foreword, and we sold that in aid of the High Tea DEC campaign at the time. And what we wanted to then do was to take those poems and then put them up around the community. And it was going to prove to be too difficult to actually put them up on the actual roads themselves. So we came up with the idea of putting them onto a banner and putting them in one central location. And because it was about Ayres Road, the main stimulus, we were looking for somewhere on Ayres Road, and this was where the idea for St John's came into it. And we selected 13 extracts from our students' poems and put them on this huge banner along with Lem's work. And again, Lemn was very, very keen to become involved in this, and he's come up today to read his poem and to unveil the poetry banner.
Today is a great opportunity to welcome part of the community who don't normally come into the centre or actually access the church much, and that's pupils from Stretford High School who live in the area, go to Stretford High School just outside Old Trafford. But because they live in the area, it's good that they can then see this as being a community resource for them.
It was always important for me, once I was known in Manchester, to really try to do as much outside of Manchester as possible, because I think this is such an incredible place, Old Trafford. You can learn so much and be invigorated by the people and the vibe, you know, that when you travel outwards, you take that with you.
The reaction from the children all the way through this has been, I suppose, shock, really, that their work is not sort of staying up on a classroom wall, but is actually is going out and being seen by people who live around where they are. And after the shock, I think they've also as well been very, very pleased that their work has been identified as being very, very good, and people have gained pleasure from it.
So Lemn Sissay wrote this poem called Ayres Road, which is a celebration, in my eyes, of the diversity that you get in Old Trafford, but also diversity and equality. There's that lovely line at the end.
Life is beautiful, and my people are beautiful. And I thank God that I am them and they are me.